Happy New Year! Happy 2020. So tonight is a complaint session about the Flir 1 Gen 2. I believe that this is a common problem with Flir 1 Gen 1, Flir 1 Gen 2, and from what I am reading now, Flir 1 Gen 3. This device here fascinated me. I was thoroughly impressed at first. That being said, after 6 months of no use, I had some issues with trying to get this device to charge. The LED light would stay orange on this side and not turn green. So I went onto a bunch of forums because, you can Google everything and anything. And I Googled Flir 1 orange solid light Gen 2 blah 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 to no avail. There was no success in trying to reset this device. So I've used this thing about a dozen times personally, and maybe less. I reached out to Flir and asked them if there was anything they could do to assist me in resolving my issue with charging. See, there's two ports. One is a charging port, and then the other port is for connecting to your device. Comes in two flavors. The flavors are for the Android or the iPhone. Really neat device. I paid $199 for this device, and like I said, I probably used it about 7, 9 times, 10 times maybe at most. And I've had it for a little over 2 years. Initially, I thought it would be a cool device for looking for leaks in my, gaps and cold spots and hot spots and whatever in my home. Maybe in my friends' homes, and impress them with some cool little gadgetry crap because I'm into tech stuff like that. So I've reached out to Flir. Flir basically told me, well, I won't say basically, Flir told me, we'll give you a credit if you buy the Flir 1 Gen 3 IR camera, and it equaled out to what it would cost me $200 for the Gen 3 camera. Unfortunately, I already paid $200, and I know it's only $200. To someone that's not a lot, maybe. To me, that's a lot. Every penny counts. And I was thoroughly disappointed with the response from Flir. Basically, they were going to sugarcoat it by providing me with a discounted coupon. They know it's a problem. I know they know it's a problem. From what I understand from reading the forums, the reason that it is a problem is because Flir 1 doesn't actually manufacture these devices in their facilities. They manufacture these devices through third parties, etc., where there's probably little or no real product oversight and quality control. I'm sure there's some quality control to some extent, but this is 3 generations, Flir, of cameras that have the same problem with charging, where the little orange light and the LEDs stay on, and if the power is completely depleted from the device, you're basically trying to resuscitate it. And if you don't believe me, you can Google Flir 1 solid orange light and see what other forums and other users are stating. One user out there on one of the forums had a pretty cool suggestion. I'm going to end up tearing this thing apart because Flir is not going to go ahead and refund me any money. They're not going to send me another Gen 2 product. They're not going to take they obviously they're sugarcoat to, and I don't blame them. I mean, they're a big corporation. Who the hell am I? I got $200 I spent on them. My loss. That's how they were making money. So I'll end up tearing this apart and seeing if I can modify it to some extent. And if you don't want to waste $200, don't do it, or at least do your research. Or if you're going to waste the $200, make sure you use it regularly. Don't put it in a box and let it sit around for a couple months where the power depletes from it completely. Or spend the $200 and take your chances and see what happens, and maybe you'll have better luck than I did and some of the other users that I've read about having the same experiences. So have a happy new year. Hopefully you've all been safe and behaved, and you can catch up on your bills now from Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you believe in, and may 2020 bring you at least good health and hopefully wealth and fortune. So take care. Bye.